I don't know if there's such a thing as, spiritual energy that lingers. There was one in the children's library actually that I forget. It was probably about 5:30, maybe. I mean, really early in the morning as far as our shift is concerned. And I went over to the children's wing of the library because whoever was there that morning had called out, I got to cover that area. And so I went over to the children's wing of the library. All the lights are still out. So I went over to the not the circ-in, the check-in room where all the light switches are. So I flipped all the lights on the main floor, and that's all that it controls is just the main floor. In the south wing, you've got 3 switches for the whole building, but each floor in the north wing has its own switches. And so I flipped all the lights on the main floor, and I went and got in the elevator and went down to the basement. And about the time I get down to the basement and the door opens, all the lights are out in the basement. I went, oh, flap, I forgot the vacuum. So I had to go back up to the main floor closet to get the vacuum because my cleaning cart's in the basement, and I'm just going to do the basement first and then move up. And so I get back in the elevator, and it's not pitch black, but it's pretty dark in the basement. And so the only light is in the elevator. And so the door opens, I step out, and I'm like, oh, vacuum, got to go back upstairs. So I get back in the elevator, and I hit the first floor button. Elevator door comes, and it's about that far away from closing, and it stops, and it opens again. And on my right side, it is ice cold, like I've been leaning up against a freezer. I mean, it's just super cold, and I feel all the way up my right side, like down to my hip, and I'm just like, chills, like, scoot over a little bit. And I've talked to a couple people about it, and they've kind of jokingly said, oh yeah, that's just one of the ghosts that lives in the library. I just move over and make some room for him. I'm like, that's creepy. It's freaking like right out of Ghost Hunters or something.